I'm Russell Fugett, Chief Encouragement Officer of Jumla Network. We are a strategic consultancy and knowledge network focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion. We have partners in service who are our consultant partners that provide a variety of services that support our assessments, support our workshops and trainings, and also our coaching and mentorship for leaders and staff in your organization or on your team. Today we're talking about what perhaps is the most important element of the work we do, and that is risk management when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. We are excited to be partnered with Inclusion Score, which is the only software of its kind in the world that is based on the global standard for diversity and inclusion. That's right, there is a global standard. In 2021, the International Organization of Standards reached a global consensus on the definition of diversity and inclusion. And through our partners in Inclusion Score, we have access to a software tool that allows us to sit with you, collect data through a corporate survey, and benchmark exactly where you are in terms of your organization's maturity when it comes to diversity and inclusion. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, in recent years, there have been over $10 billion in lawsuits and settlements relating to discrimination, and unfortunately, most often it's retaliation from different organizations. So no matter what your corporation's executive insurance policies are, your premiums are going to go up in the coming years if you are not actively addressing diversity and inclusion and putting in place the right policies and procedures, the right actions and measures to demonstrate that you are strengthening your culture and your organization to minimize this risk of lawsuits and negative outcomes, of course, in the press and other fallout that can happen when there is a lawsuit or some kind of legal judgment that's not in your organization's favor. So often people have wondered and asked, how is diversity, equity, inclusion, how does it impact the bottom line? Well, guess what? Now it cannot be more clear how not doing anything, how not identifying and implementing a sustainable approach to this work will eventually potentially have a negative impact on your organization, or at the very least, see your insurance premiums rise because you have serious risk exposure. We don't want you to get blindsided, so let us work with you and be your partners in this journey of diversity and inclusion to cover up your blind spot and make sure that your organization and your culture is as strong as possible and ready to transform and has minimized in terms of risk. Thank you for watching. Find out more at jumlanetwork.com. That's JUMLA network.com, and of course at Jumla Network across social media.